What's good, ladies and germs? Today I'm back with another degenerate story time. So go pop your popcorn, get your dinner ready, pour up a drink, because we got a banger story that you don't want to miss. You already saw the title. This story is about the time me and the boys almost got arrested by a rent-a-cop, aka mall security. This story takes us all the way back to the good old days of 2018, which at this point honestly feels like a lifetime ago. It was a typical summer day when 18-year-old Manit got the urge that all teenage boys get. Wait, no, not that kind of urge. The urge that I meant was to get absolutely blitzed out of my mind with my broskies. So, intending to do just that, I ringed up my cousin Rishi and hit him with a classic, "What are you saying today?" He hit me back pretty enthusiastically with a, "What are you saying?" So, with both of us on the same page, we knew it was a plan. But, on this day, I knew we had to go hard or go home, so I asked Rishi if he was down to smoke a blunt. To my surprise, Rishi doubled down and said, "Why don't we smoke 2 blunts?" So it was a plan. However, there was one problem. I was still a noob with baby lungs, and even a grizzled veteran like Rishi couldn't face that challenge all alone. So we did what any sane men would do in that situation. We called in the cavalry. And just our luck, the 2 heavyweight champions just happened to both be free that day. I'm talking about my broskies for life, Umar and Fazan. A brief summary of these 2 is that they can smoke like a chimney in the winter, and they're also 2 of my best friends. So with the team fully established, it was time to link up. Rishi came through and he scooped everyone up. With the Avengers fully assembled, it was time to secure that gas. We rung up the connect and asked him for a queue. Unfortunately for us, however, the plug was on the west side near the mall, which was across town from us. He also for some reason wanted us to meet him at a YMCA. We didn't question it and just headed down west to secure the pack. And even after making us drive across town, this stupid son of a bitch showed up 20 minutes late. In those 20 minutes though, me and the boys got physical. Hey bro, wait, I didn't mean it like that. What I meant by getting physical was that we chilled in the field and we played a game of tag. The plug finally came through, and he even gave us a discount since he felt bad for making us wait. The next thing I know, Rishi whips out a pack of grape Juicy J blunt wrap. Me and the boys were hype as hell, and we decided that the GP would be to roll up 2 blunts and then hit the amusement park that was inside the mall since we are nearby already. So we headed to the overflow parking of the mall since it was completely empty. At least, that's what we thought. Instantly, Rishi's spidey senses started tingling. Rishi yeeted the blunts into the back seat, proceeding to dome Fazan in the face with them. In the ensuing panic, everyone was shitting bricks, expecting to get arrested. But the tension instantly eased when we saw the side of the SUV said mall security. As the car stopped, out stepped the most out of shape Paul Blart looking motherfucker I had ever seen in my life. So as Paul Blart approached the car and instructed Rishi to roll down the window, Rishi obliged and asked what seemed to be the problem. Blart was having none of it, and he asked us what we were doing in his parking lot. We told him we were just chatting before we were gonna head into the mall. However, he didn't buy it, and he asked us why we threw something in the back seat when he pulled up on us. Rishi tried playing it off that he had just thrown a pencil, with Fazan even quickly grabbing a pencil off the floor and showing it to the officer. But even with an Oscar-worthy performance from Fazan, Paul Blart knew what we were really getting up to. So he screamed at us saying, "Show me the blunt." Knowing that we were shit out of luck, we obliged and we pulled the blunt out from under the seat. This got him fired up, and he literally started swinging at the air, saying he wished he was off duty because he would have dealt with us properly. He then proceeded to yell at us that we should be ashamed for smoking weed and driving. Rishi tried to interject and let him know that we weren't gonna drive, we were just gonna go inside the mall after we smoked, but I guess that set him off because he screamed at Rishi to stop lying. Then he told Rishi to get out of the car with the blunt in hand. At this point, we were actually getting kind of worried because we thought this guy was about to beat up Rishi, but thankfully the other guard just started laughing and told his partner to chill out. Paul Blart then told Rishi to rip up the blunt, so he did. Then he told him to stomp on the ripped up blunt, so he did. Then he told us that we were banned from the mall for a week. With the blunt destroyed, Paul Blart walked away, but not without one last smart-ass remark. He said, "I better not see you at my mall this week." Then him and his partner left, and so did we. As we drove off, bummed about no mall and no blunt, Fazan started grinning. So me and Umar asked him, why are you smirking like that? That's when this cheeky bastard pulled out the second blunt. The rent-a-cop only saw the one that Rishi was still rolling. So with our one blunt salvaged, we headed back to our neck of the woods and just blazed and chilled in the ends. But in one final act of defiance and disrespect to the rent-a-cop, I came back to the mall the next day with Iman and we went to the amusement park. Fuck you, Paul Blart.